Hi, I'm Michael Josh from Rappler.com. It's April 13th, 2013, Saturday. It's the day of the Rappler debates. But I know there's a lot to do, but this just arrived. It's the Starmobile Diamond. It's launching next week, so I thought I should probably take some time off to shoot a quick video, unboxing video, and a hands-on review for you. Okay, so let me go ahead and open this up for you. The Diamond is set to be released this week, so let's just take it out of the box. Very similar packaging to all of the Starmobile phones. Nothing really fancy in here. The phone is in this case. So, same plastic backing. We'll take a look at that later, see what else is in the box. It comes with a battery, a 2000 milliampere battery. We'll put that in later. Comes with a microSD card, 8 gigabytes. Of course, you have a charger, USB cable, standard earphones. What I like about these local phones is that they do give you a screen protector for the phone. So, you know, these are a lot of newly released phones, come in different form factors. So they really give you one that's really made for the phone. So even if you can't find one in regular shops, at least you have one and you can start with one right away. Okay, so we've taken off the back of our case over here. And while it's open, before I put in the stuff I just want to run you by the internals of the phone. This is a dual SIM phone, so you have a SIM card slots, right? Standard size SIM card slots for normal SIM cards, and then you have here space for the microSD card. So, like I said earlier, the phone comes with an 8 gigabyte microSD card. So, all you have to do is just put that in, like that, and then just close it like that. And it comes with a 2000 milliampere battery. So, just put that in. The battery, I've made this mistake once. You need to put the battery in, so the battery is not put into the phone when it ships. So you have to take it out of its casing and put it in before you can power up the phone. Don't make the rookie mistake that I made once. Okay, and then once you're done, just snap it back and close like that, and then now we can power on the phone for the first time. Just take a look. Just press and hold until you feel a little bit of vibration over there. And then you see the Starmobile logo. And then after that, the Android startup tone. Okay, before I start, let me run you by some specs. The phone is powered by a 1 gigahertz dual-core processor, 1 gigabyte of RAM. It comes with 4 gigabytes of internal storage, expandable with the micro SD card slot. Let's talk about cameras. On its back, a 12 megapixel camera with autofocus and backside illumination technology, and of course an LED flash. And in front, a 3 megapixel front-facing camera. Now, the screen is 5 inches diagonally, and its most notable feature, at least what they're talking about on its box, is the screen, which is made of a DragonTrail glass. It's from a company called Asahi, based in Japan. Now, DragonTrail is a competitor of Corning's Gorilla Glass, which you find on a lot of smartphones today. They say the glass is 6 times stronger than regular soda lime glass, which you find in smartphones of its price range. Okay, so we've changed our camera angle. We have a great view, so might as well show you that. I've downloaded some apps to try out. The first is Temple Run 2. Now, I know that this may not be the most graphics-intensive game out there, but it is one that I know a lot of you have installed on your phone. So it's a great idea to show you familiar apps so you can compare how fast it loads on this phone, the Starmobile Diamond, compared to your phone. Let's go ahead and play this game. Now, I play this game on my Galaxy Note 2 and on my iPhone 5, and off the bat, I can feel it's a little bit sluggish. Performance is not as great, but then this phone only runs on a dual-core processor. just slightly sluggish. Graphics looks great on this HD display. I can see, I can see the clouds, which is really difficult right now. I'm playing and trying to look at the scenery at the same time. That's one of the great things of Temple Run 2 is that you have great scenery. But overall, it's a good experience. Definitely, you can play the game, and of course, if I was in a better position, I would probably be able to perform better. But I'm having difficulty getting past that corner over there. But you get the feel of it. It looks great. Just a little bit of lag, but nothing really terrible. And of course, swiping underneath, tilting works. But you should know that I'm in a precarious position. It's difficult to be in it. So there you go. So not bad. Okay, so the next thing that I want to try out is YouTube. I've just updated this application earlier. So what I want to do is load a video for you. Let's do a search for tech rap. So this was one of our previous episodes. We do have, we're at the far edge of the Rappler office, so we only have about a bar of Wi-Fi signal strengths over there. So
this week on Tech Rap,
let me.
2 new Plants vs. Zombies games are coming soon.
Okay. So that's loading in HD, as you can see over there.
This week on Tech Rap, 2 new Plants vs. Zombies games are coming soon. One for all the usual platforms, and another exclusively for Facebook. Maneuver your way through Google's image search. We'll show you.
So the images look good. It looks clear, and the speaker is good enough. So it's a pass for the YouTube application and for the DragonTrail glass screen. The last app that I want to show you is Instagram. Now, I tried logging in earlier, and it's worth noting that a lot of the apps that come bundled or pre-installed on the phone may be outdated. So you need first thing you should do is probably launch the Play Store, go into Settings, and then go into Settings, and then My Apps. Take a look at the installed applications, see what apps needed to be updated, and then just click Update All so that it updates those applications. That's what I had to do to be able to log in to get the latest version of Instagram. As you can see, scrolling up and down is pretty good. It's nice and smooth. So there are no delays, no lags there, which is pretty good. And then just switching between windows is also nice and fast. Of course, that's also partly reliant on one's internet connection. And as you can see, that's the box of the Starmobile Diamond, which I posted a bit earlier. Okay, one more camera change. Sorry about that. The sun really isn't cooperating, but I wanted to show you the camera app, and the sun's rays are shining brightly on our original spot. If you notice, well, most Android phones, a lot of cell phone manufacturers actually build their own custom camera app. But this, if you have a Nexus phone that has the default version of Android, then this is the camera app that comes built in with Jellybean. And so it's not bad at all, actually. If you look over there, there's a settings button that you can pick, and you can actually select features like HDR. You can turn it off. You can turn the flash on and off or on auto. You can select white balance, select a filter like sepia or aqua, and you can, let me just turn that off. Go back to none, and then you can actually select the scene mode as well: auto, night, sunset, party, portrait, landscape. And then if you really want to go geeky about your settings, you can actually turn GPS or geotagging on, continuous shot, exposure, compensation, turn self-timer on and off. And then if you can scroll all the way up, picture size, the maximum resolution is 12 megapixels, which is what our camera is capable of shooting. Okay, oops. So let's try and take a photo of our windowsill and the buildings outside. And then let's preview the shot. So if you'll notice, and I hope it does this phone justice, the screen again looks great. It's an HD display, so the pictures do look great. Photos taken in bright sunlight look pretty good. I'm going to swipe by. This is ESA, and you can see there's a little bit of light inside the newsroom, and of course you can see the light in the background. The photo turned out pretty good. And then I shot another one of in a dim room, and of course there's a little bit of blur. That's probably my hands because I'm hungry. But if you zoom in, you can see a lot of there is some graininess in this photo, but it was taken in a room with very little available light. If you look at Issa's photo, if you zoom in, you can see that there is some distortion also, despite it being a 12 megapixel shooter. But for most purposes, the camera will work well. And then again, if you zoom in on this one in full sunlight, the pictures are pretty okay. Not bad for a 12 megapixel shooter. Okay, before we go, let me just show you all the ports and buttons on this phone. On the left is the volume rocker. On the right, no buttons at all. At the very bottom, there's just a little hole, which is your microphone input. On its back, there's a little hole there for the speaker. And on top, you have the headphone jack, the power button, and the micro USB port. So there you have it, folks, our unboxing and hands-on review of the new Starmobile Diamond. The phone costs 9,900 pesos and goes on sale starting April 13th.